Hi everyone, how are you doing? Alright, let's talk about AI. The state of AI. How is AI current state in my opinion? So if I have to talk about AI, I can only talk about two AI. I can only talk about ChatGPT and Grok. I cannot talk about Claude or Perplexity because I never use them. I only use ChatGPT or Grok. I never even use Google Gemini because I'm never interested because I never have any use case for them. But I just now downloaded Grok onto my phone because I think Grok is more casual, and that's the reason why I'm interested in Grok other than ChatGPT. The only general usage AI that I'm using is ChatGPT, but other than ChatGPT, I'm using Grok. So I think if I need to talk about AI, I can only talk about two things: ChatGPT and Grok. Sometimes I also use Perplexity, but I never really check out the news anymore with Perplexity. So I only use two AI in my phone. That is Grok and ChatGPT. So I think Grok is more smarter model than ChatGPT. I never used AI for coding or generating image or video. I just use Chat AI for chat, and I never really use chat anymore because the AI answer in chat are predictable. Because chat AI are generally trained on the people knowledge on the internet, and people knowledge are pretty mediocre, so it gets high and then it gets low down mediocre. It's below my standard. If people intellectual that is trained to train AIs, here I am, my intellectual is here, so it's just pretty predictable, and that's the reason why I never really use chat AI anymore. But I think the most general AI is ChatGPT, and I think it's not really smart. The answers are predictable, and uh, I'm actually pretty much disappointed with OpenAI, the maker of the ChatGPT, because last time they tried to build the desktop super app that combines ChatGPT, Codex for coding, and also browser that just not gonna work. But I'm not trying to tell them not to do that. But if you want to do that, you gotta do it right, your own way. But I'm afraid it's not gonna work because I love my Chrome browser, and I don't think I'm ever going to change. I'm going to surf the internet using ChatGPT browser because Chrome browser by Google is the best. It's great. Yeah, other than Chrome browser, I'm also using Brave browser for my local account browsing necessary. But for general, I'm using Chrome browser, and if ChatGPT OpenAI is going to build a super app to replace my Chrome browser, I'm afraid I won't even bother to try it. So I think OpenAI does not really know what they are trying to do with these whole things about AI. They try to build a desktop super app. I'm by combining ChatGPT and coding machine. I'm never really using coding machine. Not everyone is good at coding. Not everyone is really smart to learn about how to code with AI. Nobody is interested about coding or building apps. Sometimes people just want to build app and just use it, you know. And then yesterday, OpenAI bought the podcast channel TBPN. Well, I'm afraid that's also not going to work because Indonesia, uh, podcast is not really popular, and in USA podcast is popular, but I'm not sure people are interested about podcasts. So podcast is probably popular in US, but that's just in your own circle. Other than that, outside your circle, podcast is not really popular medium to reach regular people like us. So I guess if OpenAI really knows what they're doing, they're gonna do the right thing, but they don't know what they're doing, so that they try to build a super app and then buy the podcast channel. Those two moves are actually really bad, really bad. I'm sure it's really bad. I'm sure it's because OpenAI doesn't know what they have to do with this whole thing is about AI. And well, I'm trying to help you, Sam, but it seems like I can't do that because you gotta do your own way, because everybody has their own responsibility. So if that's what you are able to do, well, probably it's just that AI probably is too hard. And I even have my own AI platform, Scarlet AI, and it seems like it's working pretty well. That's because I know exactly what I have to do with AI. And then we build things. We give you chat AI like WhatsApp, and we give you notification, and then we give you sandbox, and next we're gonna give you notebook. That's what I'm planning. I'm gonna give you next notebook after yesterday I give you sandbox, because notebooks is probably you need to write something. You don't have to put it in a file documents. So we're gonna provide you with notebook by itself. But how's it going? Have you tried Sandbox? Sandbox in Scarlet AI is pretty useful, isn't it? Yeah, and then I want to talk about Grok. Grok AI by Elon Musk. Wow, it's pretty casual. It's pretty friendly. I think it's way smarter than AI by a little bit smarter than AI, more generic in a way of its thinking, more quirky. Well, but even though Grok AI is pretty expensive, I just checked it now, and it was 500,000 rupiah. It was $30. That was $10 more expensive than ChatGPT, and I was actually expecting to. Alright, Grok. I tried Grok once and it was pretty smart, so probably I could try it again. Probably I'm going to subscribe to Grok, but then I checked the price. Wow, it's very expensive. Even if I check in local currency, it's still pretty expensive. So I'm just gonna use the free version. But I think Grok is great, Elon. I think Grok is the smartest chat AI model, better than ChatGPT. So I usually use ChatGPT to talk about a few things, but I think I'm going to try to Grok and see how it could help me to think. Probably I'm gonna ask Grok about how to apply AI in social media, because I'm trying to apply AI to Chipmunk, but it seems like I'm getting stuck and don't know how to apply AI in Chipmunk rather than as a chatbot, because X, Twitter, and Facebook apply AI as a chatbot. I don't want to apply chatbot to Chipmunk. I want to apply AI in a way that is different and more significant rather than just the chatbot in a social media. But I guess that's all that I gotta say about state of AI today. I hope I tell you a few things that you probably would be interested to hear. Alright, so that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. See you next time.